Ciao, everybody. Welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. We are covering match day 18, if you want to call it a match at all. I'm Julian. This is Ale. Um, I don't. I'm speechless. Actually, no, I'm not. Time out. Let me go back. I don't know how I wanted to start this because I knew this was happening. I knew it. I knew it. I called it yesterday. I knew this was happening. 8 games in a row, no goals against. We're due to get banged. Because whenever we play against a decent attacking team, not even decent, like a very good attacking team, free-flowing, fluid front line, this is the result. This is what happens. We concede goals, we're leaky, and there's nobody to make a mistake on their end. There's no Dessers to hit the post or miss empty nets. There's no Beto Udinese striker who doesn't get into the right spots. There's no Denzel Dumfries in front of our net missing chances. Remember the Inter game? How we thought, we played really well. In the first half, guess what? We let like 2 or 3 big chances almost go. Like, if they were competent, they're up 2-0 at halftime, Inter. So yesterday, when I said what I said, I had some validation towards it from my own watching of the team. We watched 23 games before today's match of the season, 17 league. Six Champions League games. So we had 23 games to watch. In no way, shape, or form should this be shocking. No. The scoreline is, but the amount of chances we conceded is not shocking. The way we played is not shocking. It's been like this the whole season. In fact, we created more than we usually do.
Yeah, that's why I texted you.
Yeah.
Getting Allegri, meaning they took every single chance they had, besides Osimhen blasting it over and saving Bremer's ass one extra time.
Yeah.
Other than that, Allegri does in terms of they have 5 shots or 6. It's 5 in. We had a few good chances and we shit the bed.
Still, we weren't
it's
close.
It's deserved, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say. It was not
wasn't
close.
It wasn't close. I'm not saying that, but we created more because we had no option. We were losing. In the previous 8 games, we were not losing. So it's easy to just wait for that one moment. This is different. These players had no clue what to do because usually they are playing in, how do you say that? In automatic mode, basically. They know what's going to happen. Sit it out. That chance will come. We'll take it.
Yep.
This was different. This was 2-0 down. And what now? We actually start playing. And, if we had...
He changed something. He changed it up after we went down 2-0. Fine. But let's start from the beginning. Opening lineup. Terrible.
Oh, you glitched.
I glitched? Am I still out?
No, you're back.
Oh. Okay. Opening lineup. Terrible. Like, terrible. It was reported that Chiesa was not starting. I think at this point, if you were going to do 3-5-2 or whatever, it would have been better to have McKennie as the right wing back and not waste Federico Chiesa as a wing back. He clearly doesn't really know what to do under Allegri as a wing back.
Look at that first goal. Chiesa.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And I'm not blaming them, by the way, because yes, they track back, but like positional sense,
exactly.
They don't have it. They never learned that from, I don't know, when they start playing football in that position. It's what it is.
Especially under Allegri's theory of the game. You know what I mean?
It's shocking. The first thing after the game on Sky, the first thing those analysts says, he said, this is unacceptable. Playing McKennie and Chiesa in those positions, they cannot do it. Like, they just can't. They're not those players.
Yep. So, there's strike one on the formation, the lineup, whatever. What happened to starting, like, Fagioli? Why is McKennie starting every game?
You tell me.
Why is McKennie still starting? Like, again, if it was the right wing back or the right, whatever you want to call it, right midfield or right wing back, if McKennie started there and Fagioli started in the middle, would it be a difference? Maybe. But we might have held on to the ball. Instead of being like a ping pong and a yo-yo for the first 25 minutes.
Really quickly, because you brought up Fagioli.
Yeah. He didn't play today.
You know, But him chucking in those youngsters in that shit show is absolutely embarrassing.
Yep.
Like, as a coach, I tell the senior players, you hold that now.
Well, that's why McKennie played the whole game. That's what I immediately thought. I was like, that's hilarious.
Junior, Miretti, like, why?
Yeah,
Why?
Sule.
Why are you doing this to these players? Why?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. It's not the group, like, okay, you conceded 5. It's obviously also on the players, you know? But this was coming. They are asked to do something. They just can't. Can't. They can't do it against these type of teams. This is not Cremonese, Udinese, and whoever we played. It's shit Inter at the time.
Yep.
And Lazio are all over the place like us, basically. It's different. It's absolutely different. And what I've seen today, I'm actually even more worried than I was. Because when I look at Bremer, I'm like, holy shit. In the first half, I think it was like 35 minutes, I don't know. He went down on his knees because he needed to catch a breath. Because he was coming from his position to come over to Alexandro. Like, it was a mess. He was gassed. It was in the 30th minute. He was done. And I was like, this is not going on well.
Did he rush back injured from his injury?
But he looked all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, he had 3 or 4
goals
on his ass. Like, he gifted a few goals. Like, the second one was a gift. The third one, or the fourth one, is also a gift. Like, it's a mess. And then you got a lucky one, because Osimhen just blasted it over.
Skied it, yeah. If you were to rank him, I think... Remember when I gave Dybala the, like, 0.5 out of 10 last year?
That's a 0.
This is worse. This is negative, almost.
This is a 0. This is he's probably never going to play a worse game than this in his entire career. Like, that's impossible. It's almost impossible to top this.
Yeah. Like, that was horrendous. People like the video if you haven't already. And keep chatting because
we'll read the chat soon.
We're gonna talk this out. But again, I'll ask this question and you guys can answer in the chat as well. Who's actually shocked that this result happened? You kind of are.
I am, yeah. Because
I have my exact clip of what I said yesterday. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah. You said we're gonna, get our asses whooped.
3+. I said 3 or more.
Yeah.
Easily.
I said we were gonna lose, but this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it is. And I know they're the better side. That's why I picked him to win.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not.
And by the way, they are very good. Like,
they're very good.
Better. Yeah.
They're very good. But this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Like, it's unacceptable. It's 5-1. 5. Yeah. Like, I need it. Like, I did my reaction. I think I said it like 5 times.
5-1.
I couldn't believe it. And it could have been 6 or 7 maybe.
Oh yeah. Okay, like 7-2 if we're counting.
Yeah, but like
chances. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, conceding.
Yeah.
Like, we almost doubled our tally in one game.
Yeah. We have 12 goals against now. 5 came in one game.
And remember, no, you don't, because I was live solo that day. I was having a discussion with people in the chat. Again, it's opinions. But I was getting kind of blasted for being critical in an 8 straight game winning run, whatever. And I couldn't understand why. I couldn't. No. Because I saw things. I'm like, this is not good. And I will go a step further. And it's not just him. Like, it's not today. It's just the bigger picture. When you talk, because we were talking about Alexandro New Deal because he's playing well against shit team. That was, I could have done.
He's bad. He's so bad.
I could have done a better job. Like, there was, I don't want to hear that idea. The people who think that you can do a job for one more year, they hate the club. I'm gonna say you don't love the club. You just hate the club. You love this because no way in your right mind can you make any argument. And don't say cheap or like you don't need to spend. You need to spend because they're shit.
Yeah.
Like Rabiot playing well this season. Not 7 mil. Again.
This is why this game shows you that though, because that's horrible.
And the argument is, yeah, but we need to spend money. Yeah. We need to spend a lot of money over the coming years to fix this. It's not. It's coaching, by the way. But a lot of these players are just not good enough as well.
Yeah.
And they've shown it for years. Danilo, nothing against Danilo. Like, it's not his fault today, by the way. It isn't. But when people go over the top, saying, he's
2026.
A few years back, he wouldn't start in this team.
No.
He wouldn't. And that's the level we should aim for when we were dominant. He wouldn't start.
Yeah.
People are now accepting a lower level just because he's one of the
We
few
need this guy to
shining
start.
stars. That's it. But if the standards are what they should be, he wouldn't start for this club. I'm not saying he's an absolutely dog shit player. I'm not saying that. But go back a few years, he wouldn't make the first. He wouldn't make the lineup. He wouldn't.
No.
And I'm nothing against him. This team. I thought today. I'm just talking about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Everyone in general.
That's an example. You're right. That's an example.
I'm just putting out an example there. Not on him today because I don't think. I thought he was shaky at the beginning. He picked it up. Whatever you want to call it.
Don't say picked it up. No one picked anything up.
No, but like it was. He was bad at the start, and then he kind of picked himself up, and he didn't look like Bremer. But it's just the grand scheme of things. Milik up top in the first half.
Graveyard shift, bro. Told you.
I would have walked off that pitch. I would tell Allegri, you can do this crap.
Yeah.
Because they were playing them long balls, and not even long balls where you're like, he can control it. He needed to fight to actually keep hold of that
Two
ball.
players, Romani and Kim. Every time.
Unbelievable.
The balls played into him. He had to move over to the other center back, and both center backs came onto him. Yeah. Every time. Like, there's no accuracy in a long pass. And I'm like, dude, if you're trying to isolate him, fine. Find his feet or his thighs, not his chest or his head, because he's going to get pressured. But, again, graveyard shift, called it yesterday, knew it was happening. He was good when he had the ball, or not good, decent. Had an assist for Di Maria. But I think the header chance that he had, he should be doing better with that. He should at least pick a corner. Like the far corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though. Again, nobody was good today. They're all
not
shit.
The difference.
Yeah, they're all shit.
It would have been 5-2 at the end or something
like
that.
Yeah, exactly. Shit. I don't even want to go through the game. Like, do you want to go through all the goals? Because it's...
No, like, it's shit. Like, the first 2-1, horrendous. The fourth one, horrendous. The third one, you can actually not really do anything about that. That was just a great
It's a corner, right? Yeah.
And the last one, I mean, Chesney was going to save that. It took a deflection. It is what it is, Like,
that just adds insult to injury, right?
Yeah, like the three of them, and the first two, that's where it starts. The game is gone by then.
Yeah.
Just shocking. Like, the second one, like, Osimhen wasn't even going for the ball, really. And Bremer just...
Yeah.
I don't know
what he did. Put it into his path. He hipped it.
Yeah, I don't know what he did. And the first one, like, they were just camping there solo because Chiesa and Mikani were like... We shouldn't be in this position. No, I don't know what to do. That's what it was. So
obviously now.
By the way, really quickly, the 1-5-1. I've seen better Napoli games, by the way, in terms of going forward. That's the messed up part. They kept the ball, but they were toying with us. I've seen them play
the Liverpool
much better
game.
Than this.
Do you remember the Liverpool game? If they played like that against us, that's 8. That's 8.
Yeah, we gifted them 3 goals, by the way, and then you're going nowhere. Like, there was paper wrap.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell you, but it's also, I'll keep saying it. It's fear. Like, these players are not ready for these games. They're just not. They're not. They're just not ready.
I know Allegri plays mind games, let's say, in the media before the game. What do you think he actually tells them to do?
I have no idea. Yesterday in the presser, he also said, like, we didn't really do anything. I will decide tomorrow. I actually believe that now.
Yeah, of course. No, I 100% believe that he doesn't have a starting lineup until the morning of. I 100% believe that. But, like, in the room, he can't, like, he's not saying, hey, just sit back and relax. Like, you can't. Can you? I don't get it. I don't understand. Oh boy, like, this is deja vu from Benfica. This is deja vu from the Milan game, from Monza, Maccabi. Every loss we've endured this year has been, the PSG games it is what it is. But the other game, like the two Benfica games, Maccabi, Milan, and this Napoli game, woof, like, so bad. And whenever we play a team that have players to punish you, or us, I'll say us, we are going to lose. We do not have the capability to score 2 and 3 goals.
We don't have the capacity for that.
Yeah, we don't have the facility or whatever that guy says. We don't have that. We do not have that at this point in time. Does Vlahovic and Pogba change this team? We've been saying this for forever now. No, we've been saying this now. No, absolutely not.
You know what will change? I've said it a few weeks ago. We'll look back games much easier, if you know what I mean. Like it will look more natural, but it still will look bad.
Yeah.
You will have the odd game here and there, you know. It's normal. Everyone has that. But overall, we said it, and people didn't agree with us.
I know.
And again, it's not a shot. It's an opinion. People have opinion.
Yeah.
But I was, fighting tooth and nail, which might sound mad in an 8-winning game streak without conceding. The performances were just not good enough, and the standards have been lowered so badly that people are accepting mediocrity. And with people, and I'm not just saying fans, even the club, they think it's okay.
Yeah.
What's left from the club, basically.
Yeah, there's a whole debacle waiting to happen on Tuesday as well. Or Wednesday, sorry. Like, oh man. Oh man, I don't know where to go with this because we're scoreboard watching Lazio and Roma now. That's what we're doing for the rest of the season. Oh, and Atalanta because they're there as well. So again, big game next week for 4th.
We will beat Atalanta.
Sorry?
I'm sure we will beat Atalanta, and people will say, "Oh my God, here we go again." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There were actually fans making
there
this
are.
sound acceptable and say we will be back. Back from what? For what?
Yeah.
Adding, we might not win the league or we might not, compete, but those are the standards of the club. No? Am I mistaken?
No.
Have I watched something different ever since I can remember watching this club? And that's goes a while back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's...
So, we've watched 24 games now, correct, this year?
Yeah.
We watched, I don't know how many last year, 40, almost 50 games last year, and almost 50 games the year prior. What's changed? What's actually changed in the last 3 years? I'm not counting the last part of, I'm not counting the last part of Sarri's year because like that was Corona, whatever, all that stuff. But what has actually changed in the past 3 years from Pirlo to Allegri to this Allegri? Nothing. Nothing's changed. The coach has changed. Some players have left. The way the players have been playing has not changed. And it's a shame. So there's a question in here, and it's weird.
What? Which question?
Never mind. I read it wrong. But okay, so go through the press conference because what's happening now? What's he saying? Because you said he imploded.
Oh, you mean what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said like this happens. One day in a season.
That's
like,
all he said.
It happened. It's football. He said now they're doing well. Who knows in 2 months? Now he's backing a title race, but not yesterday when we actually could make it a title race. Now he's backing it, 10 points. Now it's possible. Apparently.
He said look out in 2 months.
He said now everything is going well for Napoli. They're the best team, but I've learned over the years that what's valid now is not valid in 2 months. So who knows? I'm like, okay, good for them, but what about us? Like,
How crazy? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's I don't know.
That's lunacy.
PTSD.
Like, would you rather have Graham Potter right now or Max Allegri?
None. They're both trash.
But okay, this is the lowest of the low because Max Allegri he's a loony bin. Like he is.
Yeah.
Man. Remember when we said he can't be fired now?
He can. Because nobody's coming into this. You can fire him, but nobody's coming into
Yeah.
this. Name me one. And again, I'm all for moving on. I think made that clear. But who in his right
Yeah, we're still
mind is like...
yeah. Allegri out.
And
By the way.
people say Zidane and all those things. The style of football it's still not going to be great. It won't be a big change. It will be very effective football, or like whatever you want to call it. But I think after all these years, I want something completely different in terms of, how do you want to say that? Like the way,
Modern.
Yeah, it needs to be something different. And I like Zidane, but it's gonna look different. It's not gonna be this, but you know what I mean. I need something complete out of the box now, but it's not gonna happen.
We as a team have played a 3-5-2 for since when? Since the Retiro. When was that? A couple years or a couple months ago? Since what? After Milan? I'll say since mid-November. No, that was before the World Cup. Mid-October, I'll say. And a 3-5. We do not have the player personnel to play a 3-5-2. Do we not know that yet?
What?
We don't have the player personnel to do a 3-5-2. In terms of attackers.
I agree with that.
We have a left center back, or we have a left back who's aging out and who's been wanting, or fans have been wanting out for 3 years now, starting as a left center back in what you called a potential title race opener game. We have a right back who used to be a bench player for our team and only aged more as our captain now, playing right center back. We have Federico Chiesa, who's one of the players of the tournament in Euro Cup, playing as a wing back when he was a player of the tournament or whatever, as a winger. We have Angel Di Maria, World Cup winner, playing underneath the forward.
Yeah, that's
Di Maria was
just
okay
bad.
today.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
okay today. But
he's
playing underneath the forward when he's been a classic winger and he's 35 years old. Has never really played anything else. But he has to play underneath the forward today. And for the foreseeable future. I don't like. We knew this. Like I said yesterday, or when we did the preview, like, this is unsustainable. It's coming to an end soon.
Oh yeah, I believe now more and more he's gonna walk at the end of the season. He is, because
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to be part of this anymore. He doesn't enjoy himself.
Yeah.
You can see it. Like I think at the end of the season he's like, this is not worth it anymore, because I think he knows it's done.
Yeah.
It's done, and it's gonna be a very long rebuild at the end of the season, because it needs time, because
Yeah.
something completely needs to change. Like something completely different needs to change.
Yeah. 8 games fooled a lot of people, but the rebuild
me.
has to. No, I'm saying a lot of people. I'm not saying you.
Oh yeah.
Like you and
I
we're on the
only
same
said-
page here.
I only said if we win, it's 4 points. You are in the title race because of 4 points. Do I believe we're
Yeah.
gonna win it? No, I said no. But you're in it. That's
Yeah.
all I said. Just 4 points, you're in it. Like just based on maths, it's 2 games, you're in it. Like it goes
Yeah.
quickly. But 10 points, you're in the top 4 dogfight again. The lucky thing for us now is that Lazio, Roma, and Atalanta are not good as well, and Inter are all over the place as well. So you're probably gonna sneak in it again, just by default. Because again, they will string another winning streak together, because we will have a favorable run in. So we'll make top 4 again. No problem. I'm not gonna doubt that for now. But for what? Like I was like,
Yeah.
we make top 4 at the end of the season. I'm like, good for what? Yeah, money, but you're gonna get smoked in the group stage again like this.
Unless something completely changes, like you said in the summer.
Yeah, but probably still. Like top 4 isn't like top 4 is what Arsenal fans under Wenger praise.
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's going into the season to play for nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
You're playing for nothing. You're playing because you're in the league. You need to play games. Like you're a club. That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. I don't know. Like I can like going into the game in Atalanta, I'm gonna watch, of course. If we score,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be happy. But at the end of the game, I will be like, this is actually for nothing. We're playing for nothing again, 3 years in a row. So
And
if you know what I
this
mean.
timeout, this year it starts in January. Last year, we were actually in a top 4 race.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the games did mean something. And same with the Pirlo Ronaldo year. I understand what you're saying, but like now, it's kind of like I'm going to relate this to hockey again. The Tampa Bay Lightning and Toronto Maple Leafs know who they're playing in the playoffs because of how it's directed. And they know that in January because of how the points have already separated. Right now, we know pretty much we're going to be in a top 4 spot. That's not entertaining. Last year, we were actually shitting our pants a bit. I know it's not what we want and not what the kind of fight we want to be in, but like we were still like for the entertainment value, we were still and celebrating actual goals. Like you said, if we score against Atalanta, you're gonna celebrate, but it's like, okay, now what? Next we play. I forget who we play next. I haven't even looked. A Juventus fan now will watch Europa League and watch the Coppa Italia with more intent than Serie A, and that's a shame. Because those goals, and it's knockout tournaments now. It's like knockout style, so they'll mean something. Oof.
Yeah, I'm going into every game now because I'm a fan. You know.
Yeah.
That's it. It's gonna be a very boring season. Like I'm just gonna call it how it is. I'm not gonna go into the game with stress anymore because it's 10
No.
points. I know what it's gonna be now.
And it's mid-January.
It's mid-January again. You know, I'm not looking forward to the Europa League because
Nope.
it stinks to play in the Europa League. It is what it is. I want to
Yep.
win it. You know, we're in it, so yeah, I
Sure.
want to win it. But I've said it in my reaction video. There are much better teams in it than us. So I mean, that's all you need to know. The Coppa Italia, we might sneak our way to a final again somehow. We might do it because you know you get a run with Monza, whoever comes up, and then you play maybe Inter home and away, and you get it done. If you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I'm going into a game now with, because I have people adding me now, saying we're still in the Europa League. We shouldn't be in the. Oh my god.
Sorry, what?
It pisses me off. Oh, we can still win the Europa League and Coppa Italia.
So?
If you tell me at the start of the season we can still win the Europa League, I will be like, hold on.
What happened?
What the hell happened?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about winning the Europa League?
What shit teams do we lose to?
Unbelievable. Like I said, the standards have been lowered. That it's now like,
Oh
we're
my
still in the
God.
Europa League. We shouldn't be in it.
Do you remember when we went there in, I think it was 2014? The Galatasaray debacle?
Yeah, I remember that. Benfica.
And then
semi-final.
And then everyone was, yeah.
Missing
it
a home
yeah, it was,
final. Yeah. Final
Yeah.
was in our stadium. We missed it.
yeah. Did you care?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, I was cheering, but I was like, we
Yeah.
lost, and I was like,
Oh, well.
like the next day, I was like, yeah, you know. But when we lost in the Champions League, I'm pissed.
To Galatasaray, yeah. That was like rattling.
Yeah, but even like we lost against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, the 3-1, 3-0
yeah,
game.
yeah.
I was pissed. I'm
Yeah.
pissed. If like, I don't know, man.
Standards, like you said.
Yeah, but you know, you get. Again, I'm not gonna ever lower my standards ever.
Yeah.
And I might sound deluded in a few years if we are becoming this, you know. But I'm still not gonna lower it. Like
No,
a lot
nor
of
should you.
Arsenal fans haven't. You know, there's a big part of the fans who never accept the top 4, and they
Yeah.
were saying get the owners out because this is not what the club is all about.
Yep.
Now they're kind of back. Now what Arsenal are doing now, that's what Arsenal was all about.
Yeah.
And again, you can have off years. I get it. Like we won 9 straight.
Yeah, but this is 3 in a row now.
That's not. Yeah, but like 9 straight is something not normal. I get
Yeah.
that. But the downfall is, wow.
Yeah.
It keeps going down, because
Yeah.
even if we finish second, it's just a top 4. Like, it is what it is. It's not real improvement, if you know what I mean. Like, it isn't.
You get 2 million extra euros
You're
in
muted.
Serie A. I'm muted?
Oh no, you're not. You're not. No, no,
I'm
no.
okay?
You're just behind my screen.
Oh,
One
sorry.
sec.
Finish second to third, or third to fourth. That's what you get.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you
Okay.
so you can get 2 Milics on loan.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about the money.
I'm
just
kidding. I'm kidding.
You know, just in terms of prestige, like fourth or
Yeah,
second.
of course, of course.
I'm not like when I'm 80, I'm not gonna be like, oh, in 2023 we finished second. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not buying anything with that. You know.
No. No, you're right. 100%. Like all
That's
those
when.
years that Napoli and Roma came second when we were dominating. Who cares?
Yeah, like no, in
Who
20
cares about
years
those
time,
teams?
they're not
Yeah.
gonna talk about finishing second. They're gonna talk about winning the league in 23.
Yeah.
And they deserve
Yeah.
it, by the way. Like,
Oh,
as
yeah,
much as I hate
absolutely.
it, they're the best team easily.
Yeah. 100%.
It's not even
100%.
close. It's not even close.
No.
And all the people, oh, we were second. We can be fourth again at the end of the weekend, I think.
Yeah, we can.
So,
Easy.
hey. That's why I'm like, I don't care if we're second. Like, you can be fourth with one game.
Exactly. Yeah, because Milan plays Lecce and then Inter plays someone shit too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who they play, but like, just, you know,
Yeah.
second means nothing because you're competing for nothing. Like, you're 10 points behind. It's like when
Yeah.
Man U finished second, but like they finished like 22 points behind.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
And people are like, oh, all you need to say it's second. I'm like, yeah.
No.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Like,
For
it's
you
20
guys, for
points or
banter,
something.
yeah, for banter, yeah, stay.
Yeah, but like, it's 20 points. Like, I think it was
Yeah.
more than 20 points, I believe. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not something to brag about. Like, let's be completely honest here.
No. People like the video. Like it.
Yeah,
I don't
please
know
like the
more about
video. I will bring up some comments. So people bring on the new comments. I'm not going to scroll back. Otherwise, the conversation is going to be looking iffy.
Yeah.
But if you have something to say, bring it up now. I will bring it up on the screen and we can talk about it. Dominique is saying if we don't get a proper left right back, we can actually close the shop. I agree that we need to improve quality, but this is deeper. Like 5-1 is deeper than quality.
This is not about a left and right back. Unless you're
like
getting Alphonso Davies. If you're getting Alphonso Davies or the best right back in the world, nothing's changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You need
that's
the
what
squad.
I was trying to
Yeah,
say.
the squad needs an overhaul. We know
Again,
that.
When you said, oh, you bring Mbappe, what I meant is like it's gonna be like this is it's gonna be like, yes, it will look better. Like if you bring in Pogba and Vlahovic back, it will look better. But in key moments, it's gonna be the same thing. It is.
Yeah.
And this team has quality, by the way. There is quality in this team, man. Not
there
in
is.
all positions, but there's quality enough to not get slapped 5-1.
Yeah.
Because those players were shocked. Like, they were shocked. Like, 20 minutes into the game, they had no clue what was going on. They just had no clue.
Yeah, they
Pick
got.
out Bremer. Like, I want to see a Bremer cam. Actually, I don't want to see it. But like,
I don't want to see that just for his sake. Like, that's a tape you throw away right away.
Yeah, he needs to get over it immediately. Because,
Yeah.
hey, I mean, maybe not that stinker, because this was very obvious, but like, everybody has a complete stinker of a game. You know,
Yeah.
it happens. That was just bad. You know,
Yeah.
there was glaring, and at one point I was like, just take him off, please. Just help him out. You know,
Yeah.
help a brother out here. Stick in Rugani or Rugatti, because you're chucking in all those, you know, young players. Just help him out. Do the struggling. And he was like, nah. Gonna make it even worse. Like,
Yeah.
let me see.
I have a question.
Oh yeah.
Is there, and it kind of goes off what Unholy Fun said down there. Is there any event that John Elkin takes us off the publicly traded stock market
For?
so he can run the club with all of his money?
I don't think even that is really possible because of restrictions. I don't know, and he's not gonna do that. He's not
No,
gonna
I
put
know.
his own money in it.
Okay, so he's not. Okay.
No, he's not gonna do it. And people sell. That
Sell
might
what?
sound great now, the club, but
Oh, sell
you
the
can
club.
be sold to a Glazer
An
or
American football team owner, Jerry
and
Jones.
th- and that's worse. And that's actually worse because they don't care one bit about the club.
Nope.
So it's worse. They care about profit. And
Yep.
you know, if you win, as long as you make a profit. So no. If you tell me he's gonna sell the club to a city owner, I'll take it. In this day and age, I'll take it.
Yep.
Because it is what it is, man. You know, it's allowed. It is allowed. You know, to spend like madman, you know, to say you have sponsorship worth more than Real Madrid, which is actually impossible to manage because they're the biggest
Yeah.
club in the world. But whatever, I'll take it. I will take it. If they come in and they were like, yeah, we're gonna run this proper and we're gonna compete big time because we are a big club. We have a massive fan base.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So this
Worldwide,
is,
not just Europe.
yeah. Yes, I know we play in the Serie A. I get it. But they bought PSG in the French league, and they don't have they don't have the following we had. They don't.
Nope.
So it's an opportunity, but you need to have the right people. In terms of they want to build something up, you know, and they want to use this club as a way to quote unquote get in Europe because that's what, you know, they're, how you want to say that,
The goal.
rumored to do, you know,
Yeah.
get a stake into it, which but it is what it is. Johnny saying doesn't matter who owns the club, they keep the same management team. It's just the same.
They're all gone.
Like if one of those guys come in, they sack everyone from top to bottom, and they do their own thing.
Yeah.
Like happened at Newcastle, at City.
Yeah.
They built their own thing. They're not gonna keep anyone. They're not gonna keep Agnelli's son's friend or like whatever.
Ferrero
He's
Rocher.
gone.
Ferrero Rocher's not staying.
Yeah, they're all gone. They're all
Yeah.
gone. And at this point, I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't think it's gonna happen soon, but I think at one point he's gonna sell the club.
You think so, eh?
I do believe that. I'm getting more and more. Not soon, not next year, because people were saying, "Oh, next year." You know, remember those reports?
Yeah.
But down the line, I think he will say it's enough now, or there will be like, we're gonna keep a share, but the majority is gone. We're not gonna, and then maybe someday down the line they're like, we'll buy it back. You know, the majority.
So
stake.
they sell 53% of it.
Something
Is what
like
you're
that.
saying? Yeah. Okay.
Or 50 or 51 basically, or like, you know what I mean? I do believe
Yeah.
it will come to that because, again, I don't want to go into that direction because it's not because of like, it's more because we have
It has something to do with spend, though. It has
We
something
have
to do with
quality.
spend.
It has.
They're
I
too
agree.
they're too cheap to fire a coach.
Okay, I agree. I agree with that part, 100%. But like, you shouldn't be losing 5-1 with these players, with this squad.
Yes, correct.
He's talking about getting injuries. You only are missing Vlahovic and Pogba. And I know they're great players, but you didn't even have Pogba all season, so you don't know if it's gonna be a difference. That's
Yeah.
one. And was Vlahovic gonna make a difference today? I doubt it.
No, he was good. Us fans
Was
were going to be even more
Benzema?
frustrated with him.
Was Benzema gonna make a difference today? I really doubt
Yeah.
it. No, he was not. He was not.
Mbappe would have. He would have scored.
Great.
It would have been
you know?
5-2.
So did Di Maria today, out of nowhere. He probably would have scored, but like we would still have got smoked.
Yeah.
It's set up because at one point we were playing with 2 at the back. I'm sorry because I have no idea where Alexander was going.
On the second goal?
I have no idea where he was. I'm like, dude, what just happened? And I remember in the second half where he got smoked by Osimhen. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
Like he was coming from
Miles.
far, but like I'm like
It was miles. Like, if you're a pro athlete, like, that's miles away.
I'm like,
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
fucking Christ. And hey, keep him, you know, because hey, that backline is good. He's doing a good job. We need to invest in different areas. Shit. If you give him
Yeah.
1 cent to keep next season, it's 1 cent spent badly.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I really hope that about his contract being automatically renewed because of appearances. I hope that's done. I hope that's not even a thing. I hope Alexandro honestly
If
never
if it
plays again.
if it's actually a fear that it happens, terminate him now. Pay him off. Let
Yeah,
him walk.
yeah,
Just do it. I'm actually that serious now. Don't take a risk that he's gonna be activated. That clause is gonna be activated.
yeah.
Pay him
Send him to
off now.
Robida
Just let
Island.
him walk.
Send him
Because
out.
this is just unacceptable. And what pisses me off more is, again, not personally, but fans are
No,
lowering his standards, and that's not good. Because there is not a single. I will say it, and again, everybody opinion, but there's not a single argument that you can make to keep Alexandro. Not one.
no,
Not even one. Same goes
no.
for Decilio. They're free agents. They can walk. Let them walk. Cuadrado, walk.
Yep.
And yes, you're going to probably invest. You need to invest all your money at the back line. The midfield needs to wait. It is what it is. It's going to be a long, road back to recovery.
Also,
But
the midfield, in my opinion, that midfield could be good, fine, if there's other coaches. This is the problem. This has always been the problem. Like, was Pjanic that much better than Locatelli
excuse me?
in terms of characteristics? Is
Excuse me?
Pjanic
Excuse me?
miles ahead of Locatelli?
Oh yeah. Oh come on. Like talent wise?
Miles ahead?
Yeah.
I don't
Talent
think
wise.
so.
Just pure talent.
I don't think so.
I think he is. I don't think it's close. Just pure talent.
Really?
Yeah, I mean no. It's
Interesting.
not
We
close.
should have that debate. Maybe at a different time.
No, if I will pay to go watch Pjanic play. I'm not gonna pay.
You're talking obviously prime like Juventus Pjanic, not Roma Pjanic, not Leon, not Barcelona.
Oh, he was good at Roma, but like not final year Pjanic.
Yeah.
But like I would pay if you tell me you need to pay 10 euros to watch Pjanic or Locatelli. I'm paying to watch Pjanic. I'm not
Okay,
gonna pay to
I'm
watch.
saying I'm saying he's not miles better. That's my point.
I think he is.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Like technically, I don't think it's really close. Like what someone can do with the ball, I don't. Again,
That's fair.
Locatelli,
Yeah.
he picked it up in the second part of the first half. Like he was winning stuff, but in the first 20 minutes, like that's
No,
not
I'm not saying Locatelli's been
36.
good this year, but I'm just saying if you take the player that you purchased, not under Allegri, the player you purchased from Italy and
Okay,
Sassuolo.
I get that.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
player,
yeah,
the Dusan Vlahovic you got from Fiorentina.
I get it. I know what you're trying to say, and I
Yeah.
agree with that part. Yeah.
It's not miles different.
Okay, maybe not Miles, but I will still pick
Yeah.
Pjanic in this best period compared to Sassuolo. Locatelli, I would still take Pjanic.
Yeah. Okay. That wasn't my point. My point was he's not miles better. I was saying like, why can't Locatelli why can't we just go on the
He
same
needs a-
path?
He's not this bad, or like
Yes.
I know that, like, but he is playing, and it's not all his fault. But like some things sometimes when I'm looking at him, I'm like, these are basic stuff you're messing up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Yes.
value at this point and maybe it's getting in his head because he's not playing well overall, and he knows it.
100%. Do you see what happened when he came off when he came off today? He was crying.
I thought he was crying because he was he was concussed.
Well, it's probably everything to do. Like he got bitch slapped in the face, and then he came off and he was crying.
Also, wow,
'Cause
that
they
was not
scored
a card,
again.
by the way. But yeah,
Yeah. To be honest, like
that was wow.
Osimhen was doing that out of like frustration.
Yeah, I thought they're gonna VAR this
Yeah.
thing because that was I thought he
Yeah.
lost a tooth. That was
Yeah.
bad.
But anyway, yeah.
I know.
Again, I don't think that would have made a difference, to be honest, as well.
No. I'm just you brought it
Yeah.
up now. So, and I agree that Locatelli's not playing in the position I think he can shine. And maybe that's a factor, but he's doing basic things stuff. Like remember in the first half, he played that ball into Di Maria, and Di Maria got hurt.
Yeah.
The first few minutes, he knew Di Maria was going to
could've
lose
went-
that ball.
he could have went left. That was a suicide pass that he gave.
He knew it. He knew
Yeah.
it, and he was like,
I'm
you
still
know
gonna
what?
do it.
I'm not gonna figure this one out on my own. You know.
Yeah.
Turn, switch play. He was like, I see him. I'm just gonna play him, even though he's gonna lose that ball. I'm like,
Yeah.
you don't have it. You don't have it at this point. When I see that thing, and it's maybe a basic stuff or a stupid example, but I'm like,
Yeah.
you knew he had no shot because there were 3 Napoli players out there.
Yep.
And he needed to track that back, backwards, that ball. Like, it wasn't
Yep.
it wasn't into his running lane. It was bad. And he
Yep.
still was like, nah, gonna
I'm
do
doing
it.
it.
I saw you, it's done now,
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, you don't have it at this point. Like, I'm sorry. You just don't. And that's
His
not
confidence, his confidence and awareness are not there right now.
That's what I was trying to
He's
say.
got
And
blinders
maybe
on.
Yeah. I'm like, it was easy. You were free. You could have just turned, and you're like, nope, switch it up now. He doesn't have it at this moment, and it looks very bad.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not singling him out.
Also,
by the way.
it's not. Yeah, just not even just today. It's been the 8 games.
Yeah.
It's
I've
been
said
this the season. It's
very.
a lot of these players today have played the same way they played last week.
I agree.
Have played before the World Cup. It's the same shit. It's just today we played a really good team, and we paid for it. A lot of
100%.
Did you watch This Is the End? You ever watch that movie?
Which one?
This Is the End with Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen. Okay, anyway, an airplane goes through and smashes the house, and there's like cracks in the wall. They tried to fix it by putting duct tape on the crack of the massive crack in the wall. That's what was happening in this 8-game winning streak.
Oh yeah, we said that yesterday. Papering over the cracks.
Yeah. Again, like I'm gonna say, Cremonese had a bunch of half chances to score.
Yeah, they had a good chance. I told you, or like
Yeah.
when I came on, I was like, we stole that game.
Yeah.
We stole that
Like
game. And
yeah, like Dessers had a chance to score against Inter. Dumfries, Dzeko, chances to score. Lazio, they were shit. I can't. But Lecce hit the post.
yeah,
Remember, they hit the post, and then
Yeah, I
Juventus
remember.
mocked them on frickin' on TikTok, saying "haha, whatever" to the whatever trend. Like, this was a lucky streak, and I hopped on not the bandwagon. I didn't believe in it, but I was like, haha, this is hilarious. Like, that was my reaction to the 14 goals, 0 against, 8-0. That was like, I was like, haha, too funny, not sustainable. And today we paid for it.
oh, I
Today
enjoyed-
we played like our shit didn't stink, and they got bent over today.
Okay, so I agree, and people can go back on like people who are regulars. They know like we won. I came on, did my daily or like my reaction. I'm happy because my club won. But
Yeah.
I think in every single one I've said it's still not good enough.
Yeah. The only
That's
game that was good was Empoli and Lazio.
And that the last one I came on, I was like impressive. I've said it. I was like from
Yep.
minute one, I got flashbacks to years back where I'm like, it's done.
Yep.
1-0. Looking at that game, I'm like, easy. We're gonna cruise control this game, and
Yep.
that's what we did. That's the only time I probably said like, it still isn't good,
Yeah.
But I'm like now. I don't know, like because I was expecting this, so I'm not really shocked. I'm shocked because it's 5-1, but I'm not shocked
not.
that we lost. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. And again, credit to Napoli. They did what they had to do. They capitalized on our
Danilo
mistakes. Danilo, sorry. Snap.
Danilo- yeah, it was like, is this a mental problem? He was basically saying, stop bringing up this shit. He said this was us. Like, we were technically very poor. That's why we lost today.
Our attacking was very poor.
No, he said technically
why-
we were just poor.
Oh,
It has nothing to do with mental issues. It was just, it's poor. He says, I don't want to hear it anymore.
okay. Rebuttal. How many mental mistakes do we make towards the goals?
Oh, man.
So what do you mean not mental?
No, but like you said, this is a mentality problem basically. Because
Oh,
those are the buzzwords, And he said he
yeah.
basically said, I don't want to hear this anymore. I think he is at the point where he's like, yeah, I mean, I
Did
cannot
they
come.
huddle after
If
this
it,
game?
excuse me,
Did they huddle after this game?
I don't know. If it
Oh,
was,
okay.
if it was Bonucci, he probably would have said, yeah, we're gonna learn from this.
Huddle up.
Huddle up. Don't greet the traveling fans. Don't do that because hey,
Oh man, imagine traveling to Napoli as a Juventus fan and you get that type of.
I actually know someone who did that, but hey,
They went.
yeah, at least he ate some good pizza, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they got good pizza.
Worth the 500 euros.
Yeah, you know what? Nah, it wasn't that bad in Capri. I know it's not Napoli, but close enough. The same region. Um. Okay, what next though?
We go again, Monza, Coppa Italia, woohoo!
Okay, bigger picture. What's next? Not
What's next? We will go
honestly.
on another.
Just right. See, right off the season, we wrote it off. Done. What happens
Yeah.
next?
Well, we will go
Fast forward May or June.
June. I don't know. I need to know what's gonna happen next week. I need to know what's gonna
With the
happen
board.
with all
Yep.
these allegations, and then it's far away. I don't know what's gonna happen. But as far as
On
the
January, sorry, on January 18th, is that for sure? We're gonna have our new board. That's 100%.
yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay.
it needs to be in place by rule or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
All right. So good.
but going in terms of season, we will go on another run. Not eight clean sheets, but we will go on a run, and it will. How do you want to say that? Calm a few people down. Create false
It'll
illusion,
mask.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
in that run, probably Napoli will gonna drop points, but they are. How do you want to say that? They can't drop points. No, they just can't.
Yeah.
It's okay, and people are like, oh, look at this. You know what's
Yeah.
gonna happen, not me, but you know what's gonna happen, and Allegri will build it up again. You know how it's gonna go.
Yeah. It's a shame, but it was happening. I know what happened last summer. How many players did we calculate left? Was it 10? I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
Mm,
sometime.
it was 8 to 10. That needs to happen again. And if you think about 8 to 10 players leaving in 2 summers, that's like almost a full team, which is crazy.
Yeah,
But it does need to happen.
yeah,
Like you said, Cuadrado has to go to Al Nassr, go cross to Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. Go do that. Alexandro, go to Galatasaray, go play against the Turkish teams. Who's the other free agent? Oh, Deschilio has a contract for 2 more years. Del Juve Pro said this has nothing to do with the players. It has something to do with the players.
Oh yeah.
Like there are some players here, like come on.
They
Like, Weston McKennie cannot be playing on this team.
in that position.
Yeah.
But even like I know what I mean. Like it has to do with setup, 100%.
Yes.
But certain players are just not good enough. But again,
Yeah.
they're not as bad as they're not that bad that you should be losing 5-1 to any team.
Yes. Okay.
That's what I mean. But
Yeah.
come on, look at the team we have sometimes. And again, they have Mario Rui, and he got out that game spotless.
Yep.
Couldn't believe it. He
Yep.
shit.
He's horrible.
And he looked good.
Ramani is horrible.
He looked good.
Yep.
So yeah.
Zambo Anguissa played for Fulham 2 years ago. By the way, I didn't jinx the Matteo Politano thing because he was garbage today too.
Yeah, he oh. Mini win.
Yeah. I'll take that one.
Small wins.
I'll take that, yeah. Zelensky was bad too, by the way. Well, not bad.
Yeah, he
wasn't great.
At his own level.
Yeah. So
I think out of that game, like
there was two people that made a difference. That's it. Oh no, and the defenders, the center backs were good.
I mean, for us, I don't even
Oh,
know how these players are gonna come out of that game. If you know what I mean. Tomorrow, like they wake up. Like
what do you
Bremer,
think?
he probably doesn't want to wake up. But
Yeah, no.
he just want to sleep. He wants to sleep for maybe
If
3 days
if
straight.
they have a sports psychologist, which I'm sure they must have, because a lot of sport, like most top pro sports teams do, he needs to go probably see him. Like Bremer needs to go see the sports psychologist tomorrow. Meeting first thing in the morning, 9 a.m. Actually, probably not because they probably took the plane. Let's say 10 a.m. 10 a.m. meeting. Hey, doc, what's up? Gleason, how you feeling? Doc,
Yeah,
I'm having nightmares of Osimhen.
yeah.
I'm having nightmares of a guy with or goggles, a face mask.
And I'm a Man U fan, and people blamed the players last season for 80% of our problems. For our problems, 80% of those players who were terrible last season are now pulling up trees under gas
The
under Ten Hag.
guys. Yeah.
So by that reasoning, but he brought in Martinez,
Yep.
the guy from Feyenoord. I forgot his name now. Malacia.
Malasia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he brought on Anthony to replace
Casemiro.
that Sancho. Casemiro. Yes, he
Five-time
made a
Champions League
difference.
winner.
He made a difference, but the quality injection is also important to keep in
Like
mind.
Maguire doesn't play anymore.
Maguire doesn't play. Sancho doesn't play.
Yeah.
Casemiro plays, not McTominay.
I was gonna say Fred McTominay don't play.
So it's a big difference. You brought in Eriksen. It's quality. Like the injection of quality is through the roof. You need to keep that in mind. Yes,
Yeah.
he has a lot to do with, by the way. He's a good coach.
Yeah. And we're saying also fire the coach as well with these players. Like we're saying
yes,
both.
yeah, but he also says like players who are playing bad are playing better. If everything goes well, some players will pick it up a little bit. But overall,
Yeah.
if I tell you, do you want to keep McTominay and all those guys who were poor last season, you're probably gonna move them on, or I will
Yeah.
move them on because I don't want them near the club.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Yes,
no, I
I've said
agree.
Allegri needs to go. Like I agree with that. But a lot of these players are just not. They're just not it anymore. But
You could probably rattle off 7 names in the next 30 seconds that like there's no 100% they need to go.
yeah,
Like if we did that buy or sell game, there's 7 like boom, gone. Easy. Or let go, not sell. And then of course Allegri has to go as well. And
agree.
of course on January 18th we find out who's going to be running the show anyway.
yeah, it's just Alcon's business guys to steady the ship
Yeah.
from the shitstorm that is coming. You know,
So
it's
now-
not gonna be.
So exactly. So who are these bankers and business guys going to identify as players? They're not. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Like our scout or our sporting director is now, isn't it is it Carabini or no?
no.
Or is he leaving?
I think he's gonna walk with Allegri at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a complete overall. I agree with that.
So you can't even we can't even talk about incomings in January, which we never were. And you can't even talk about anything in June right now. You can't. So even when Quadrado leaves, the replacement right now is Barbieri.
Yeah, you need to replace them with players. I get that, and that's why I think you're probably not gonna move on everyone. But the players who are free agents, they need to get out of this club ASAP. Because those are the players you need to replace first. Because I understand you cannot move on Bonucci and Rugani because of the wages. But, okay, next year. But this year, don't spend waste wages on free agents who are not good enough. You start with that. It is what it is. That's the situation, then it is what it is. Next season, Rugani, Bonucci. Well, that's the way to go now.
Yep.
That's the way to go.
Run down
Keep in
players'
mind-
contracts.
Players like Zakaria and Arthur are coming back. Keep that in mind as well.
Oh boy.
So it's not going to be easy.
I think Zachariah will be sold. I think that he's got enough clout.
Okay. And Arthur will be loaned out at some point. But
Yeah,
his
Arthur,
wages
yeah.
are insane. You need to have a miracle. You need to retire or something.
Yeah.
You need to be like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about players now. Like, that's not the moment now.
No. Well, what else is there to talk about? Because the management's just a shit. Because we don't have anything. Allegri sucks. We knew that.
Yeah, we just suck.
Yeah.
We're just
It
bad.
sucks. We came off
It
an 8-game
sucks.
winning streak, and it sucks. Like, I'm still not happy with it. It's not. Also, if you're the type of fan that gets rattled easily, I suggest you stay away from Twitter and social media for a bit, because you're gonna see a lot of negative shit.
Yeah, don't follow me. I don't just because.
Are you going off right now?
Yeah, I tweeted up way too much.
But there are some actual good accounts to follow, like that are like that. I'm gonna plug him again, but Napoleonismo or whatever.
Oh yeah,
That is a fantastic account.
you'll
I
blow
don't
up
care.
with
I
it.
don't even care. He just chirps, and it's just hilarious every
Yeah.
time. Sometimes I forget he's a Juventus fan, but it's just funny. Also, did you see what Spalletti did to Allegri at the end?
Yeah, I
You
saw that
must have.
video. I retweeted it. He won. I would do the same thing.
That's hilarious. You would do what Spalletti did.
Yeah, I was
Oh
fucking
yeah,
pissed.
100%.
I
Me too.
won. I won. 5-1.
Oh
Oh my god. We lost 5-1 to Napoli.
yeah. The first time
2
we've
times
lost
Scudetto winner, Napoli.
2 times.
Or 3 times, I don't even know.
Oh, you meant in club history. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, like,
No, yeah.
like they're a good team, but like, it hurts. It is what it is. That's the reality. It hurts.
We lost 5-1 to Pescara, apparently, in the early
yeah.
1990s.
Allegri back
And
in
Max
home.
Allegri scored. Yep.
That's our biggest defeat to this day in Syria.
Yep.
So full circle.
Yep.
Allegri, hands us too.
Um,
People are plugging Pochettino.
No.
I might stop supporting the club if we go into that direction. I might do it.
Yeah.
I
Well, I'm
cannot
not going to
take that.
stop supporting him. It's just
No,
like,
but you know
nah.
what I mean.
You're expecting even not worse, but you're expecting more mediocrity
Just
with
more
him
of
coming.
more of
Same shit. Yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
3 years of this, I need something completely different.
Yeah.
Because again, people say, "Oh, Allegri has always been like this." No, like in his prime, it wasn't like this. We weren't playing like this. We were good. We were actually fun to watch in a different way.
Yeah.
We were fun to watch in a different way.
Yeah.
This is extreme.
You knew we weren't conceding goals. Like you knew that.
But we created. We
But
did create
that's
chances.
the point. That's the point. Like we
It
had
was
the ball
so-
the majority of the game, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna score a couple goals. I know where it's coming.
Yeah.
But now it's like, who's scoring a goal? We're gonna concede a gluttony of chances, and if they score, we're fucked.
Yeah. This
That's
is
how I feel
extreme.
right now. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen this comment a couple times now. Losing one game 5-1 is better than losing 5 games 1-0. Has to be the quote of the year.
Who said that?
By Spacey, I don't know, one of these people, but he's
Okay.
but
I
he's
thought
not
Allegri
directly
said
saying
that.
it. No, I don't know who said that, but he's quoting
didn't-
somebody.
Who said that?
I don't know.
Because
I have no
Allegri
idea.
didn't. I've not seen. I've not heard.
I've seen
I
that
don't
in our
think-
chat though. I've seen that in our chat. I don't know who said it though. I forget who said it.
Okay, I don't think Allegri said that. Allegri said that. Can somebody?
10 toes down says that.
Can somebody text?
Oh.
I don't because I have it on, but I cannot listen to it.
Oh,
So
okay.
Let me look it up because if he did, I need to find it. So you talk. Give me 1 second.
Okay. My first thoughts on that comment, because obviously I don't have access to watch the press conference or whatever, or the post game.
Yeah, it's on, but I cannot open it up now.
But a lot of people are corroborating. So Kalade, 10 toes down, by Spacey.
When did he say
Then
it? Where?
don't know.
Because I cannot see it.
But if he actually said that, that's crazy. Like
I cannot find the
in
quote.
in the grand scheme of things, he's not wrong. But at the same time,
Nah,
don't
you
make
cannot
that
say
analogy now. Yeah, you can't
cannot
say
say
that.
that. That you just can't. Not today. Let me see.
But I'll back him up a bit. Like, I'd rather lose 5-1 once than 5-1 in a row, because it's like just beat down after beat down. But like, yeah, I saw it on a bunch of fan pages during the press conference.
Can anyone DM me that quote? Because I've looked up on Sky and I cannot find it.
Misak also could not find that. Okay.
I listened until we came on.
Yeah.
I turned it off, and I have the transcript on the Sky website. They put out everything out there.
Yeah.
And I cannot see it.
Byspace is going to go look for it.
Okay.
But that's crazy. Oh. Misak said he saw Juve fans saying it as a joke. Okay.
Because officially, an official document and good pages, or like good news accounts, you know, or like,
yeah,
how do you want to say it? Who work and translate everything.
Yeah.
Italian newspapers. I don't find it. That quote I cannot find. So maybe it got some lags on Twitter, and some accounts thought it was real. But
yeah.
Because if he said that, and I'm Alcon, you're gonna pay your own flight. Like what? Like what?
Is Juve Canal reputable?
Yeah, like they tweet up, but I need to find the quote. Like, I'm not saying they made it up, but like I need to, like, going everything I heard and read on Sky and official, you know, snippets from, you know, official pages, news outlets. The quote doesn't exist.
Okay, explain why that quote could be sackable. Why is that quote a sackable offense?
Do I really need to explain that?
Yeah. No, seriously, explain why.
Okay, so you own the club. Your coach comes
Yep.
out with that after that in a must-win game. What do you think?
I think on the surface he's not wrong, but it's a horrible comment after a 5-1 loss.
Okay, but like on the surface, he can come out and say mathematically the title is still on.
Yeah, he could. But you said he kind of said that because he said in 2 months, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, but as an owner, you're not going to accept that, right?
Yeah. No, I would not.
I will call him into my room. You know, not room. I will call him in on the first day. I will call him on the first tomorrow morning, and I'll be like, dude, what are you on about?
Yeah.
Are you high? Insert the Stephen A. Weed clip.
Yeah. Please lay off the weed.
He hasn't done that for a while. But
yeah. Okay, Misak's saying no one said it.
Yeah, I couldn't find the quote, so I doubt he will go to that extent in terms of, you know, making a mockery out of it.
Yeah.
No.
Man. I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
No, I'm like, surely he didn't do that, you know?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Listen, this guy is a cockroach. This guy is a Twinkie during a nuclear event. He's not going anywhere until he leaves. So even if he did say that, he's not leaving. He's not getting fired, at least.
Oh, no, the club is like, who's going to fire it?
Exactly. So we could lose to Monza again in the Coppa Italia, and we could lose to Atalanta next. I forget when we play. Sunday, Saturday, doesn't matter. Regardless, if we lose even those 2 games, that guy's staying, and it is we are stuck with him until at least May. So nothing there is going to change, and no player movement is going to change. So we are in the worst place possible, in my opinion. No players coming in to solve the mess. No player. Oh, a couple players might leave, just cause, and the coach is not leaving. So it is what it is. This is we're 5 months of what's that? Purgatory. That's what it is. We're 5 months of purgatory, sitting
What does
ducks
that
at this
mean?
point.
What does it
Like
mean?
we are
I don't.
purgatory. It's like between heaven. You didn't quite make it to heaven, but you weren't bad enough to go to hell. You're just
Okay.
stuck. We are stuck for 5 months, and that's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I said like I'm going into games
Yeah.
into fan. How do you want to say that? Like default mode. I'm
Yep.
there because I've been there for a very long time. Like
Yep.
I watch preseason games, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch the games, but the feel is gonna be. It's not gonna be excited, you know. You know what it is? When the third one went in, and the fourth
Yep.
one and the fifth one, I wasn't pissed. I'm like, I've been here.
Yep.
I've actually been here, and I'm
3 months
like, it
ago.
doesn't. Yeah, I'm like, it doesn't hurt. And then like 1 minute later, I'm like, that's even worse. It doesn't even hurt anymore. That's
Yeah.
worse. Because when it hurts, it means it's new, or like you know, it's
You expect more, or not that you expect more, but it's like this doesn't really happen, and you're not used to it, and
I will bring up.
we should be
Remember that?
closer.
Yeah, remember that Saudi Napoli season when
Yep.
they tied. That hurt because I was like,
When they
it
tied.
slipped away. No, Koulibaly scored. Excuse me.
Oh
They
yeah,
won.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The Koulibaly goal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm like, this hurt. It's slipping away.
Yep.
Like that hurt. You know, I didn't sleep that night. I'm like, man, I wasn't used to it. You know.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the end. Now it's like we lost. And I'm like,
Yep.
yeah, but you know, there's still 3 places for the top 4 spot. Like that's the goal apparently. So you're probably gonna get in there because the chances are quite high. Not
Yep.
because you were amazing, but because you know the others are not great as well. You know, they might
Yep.
even be worse than you. I actually believe they're worse than you. Some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is I'm purgatory,
Kinda
man.
drained.
Yeah. Not much else to. It sucks.
No?
I'm not even like. I know people are like. I don't care about the Europa League. I just don't care. I don't care about the Coppa Italia. I don't care. I care about Serie A and I care about the Champions League. That's it.
Okay. Remember, I think it was last season. I made a comment about the Supercoppa, and
Yeah.
and people were like slating me because I was like, "That's not a real cup."
Yeah. Yeah. I remember.
Uh,
Remember that.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to win it because we play Inter. Like, I just want to beat
Yeah.
Inter. But like, if we played Lazio and we lost, I would be like,
Okay.
okay, like,
Yeah.
it's not the end of the world. It's a Supercoppa. I mean, in some leagues they don't even count that as trophies.
Yeah.
Like, it was a free pre-season friendly,
Yep.
and for me it remains that, you know, if you win the Coppa Italia, I'll take it because
Yeah.
that's a cup, you know, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But winning a Coppa Italia at this moment in time, it's like, remember, you know that meme with the Bugatti, you know,
Yep.
sitting in that in the front
In the
porch
shack.
of a,
Yep.
yeah, it's that.
Yep.
But then, you know, it's that. You know, you have the Coppa Italia, but like everything is still burning down, and I'm like,
It still
okay.
should.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
I need to.
I was way more rattled after the Benfica game.
I agree with that. Because it was kind of new. Or
Yeah.
like that slapping was kind of new. Now
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
Like, do you remember the Milan loss?
Oh, that was bad because we turned up
But
in that game.
it wasn't. It didn't feel like this. It was worse, but at the same time, it was like, because
I
we were
thought that
so. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. I thought that game was worse.
I was
because of the way we
I was
played.
about to ask you. We have 8 losses this year. Which is the worst? Or rank them.
I think the Milan one is there.
Top.
It's up there. I think it is for me. Because
Mine's Maccabi. That's
okay, maybe
it's
because of the
embarrassing.
levels. Yeah, it's
Yes.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
But
that's
that
like
Milan game was we showed up because we needed to. Like we needed to show up.
yeah, or
But
else
we
we would have
stepped on
forfeited.
that pitch
Yeah,
with
yeah,
no intention at all for 90 minutes.
yeah,
Like we got slapped today. At some point, you showed something. You know,
yeah,
that spell in the second half. With a bit of luck, you go into the locker room with 2-2. You know,
yeah,
and probably nobody's gonna really debate that based on chances. You probably
yeah.
are like you're still gonna lose, but like that Milan game, it was like they were poor, like poor,
No, they were horrible.
and they made it look easy, and they were just bad,
Yeah,
like just horrible, and we were like a step above that, and
yep.
I don't think even we managed to get over the half. Besides the first 10 minutes, other than that, we were just stuck in our own half.
Dusan Vlahovic was picking up the ball at half and assisting their player to score a
Yeah,
goal.
Brian Diaz, Crave says.
Yeah,
That was bad. That's up there. Like the smoking one, like this one is just. It could have been 2-1, and I would have feel the same as the 5-1 in this one because we didn't have a shot overall. If you know what I mean, like we didn't.
yeah,
So if it was 3-1 or 5-1, like it would have been the same for me. It
yeah,
looks more embarrassing, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's the same.
yeah,
So
yeah. Even like every loss this year has just been so bad. Like teams lose and they play well. You know that, like,
yeah, in the good old days when we lost 1-2 games a season.
yeah, but like, this is just fucking every loss is just horrible.
Yeah, Monza.
Like it was horrible. Like I'm just thinking about every lot. Like usually in a season, you lose a couple of games. Like, oh, okay, I get it. Ball's round, it bounces, shit happens. This is like, holy crap. We were so bad and we got dicked.
I agree.
That you talk about standards. This has happened 8 times already. It's January. Yeah. It's mid-January. This has happened 8 times already. A third of our games have been losses. A third. I think. How many wins? I think we have 12 wins in 24 games. If I remember correctly. Are we 11? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We're 11-4-3.
Yeah.
Right? In Serie A? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 11-4-3 and we were 1-5 in the Champions. We were 1-5 in the Champions League. Holy fuck. Yeah, we have 12 wins in 24 games.
Yeah.
8 losses.
Yeah.
And people have the gall to say they were or not. They were excited about this 8-game winning streak.
I mean, you shouldn't be sad.
Not sad. Sorry.
You should
Optimistic.
see-
Optimistic. Yeah.
But you should see how it is. Yes,
Yeah.
3 points, but
The
how?
underlying issues, the eye test you see,
If
it
we
was
didn't
not
win
sustainable.
that Udinese and Cremonese game, nobody could have said a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Verona, Torino,
Yep.
they were bad
Yep.
games.
Lecce.
Awful.
Yep.
Or Lecce was it? Oh yeah, it was Lecce and Verona. Just bad. Bad.
Yep.
If you didn't win those games, I think nobody could have said, "Oh man, bad
Yep.
day at the office. We should have won that game." Nah, we won because they are poor and we were just a little
Yep.
better. And at
Yep.
what we do, we have more quality. So yeah, you're gonna win that game at the end. But today we face a team who have individual.
Yeah.
Just as a team, like they have quality individual, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, if you ask a top team, who do you take? They're not gonna take any single player out of the team. Same for us, but they have a style of play.
Yep.
And a way of playing. It's
Yep.
great. Newcastle have a style of play. It's great. They have
For
maybe
them.
3
Yep.
players who you're like, yeah, I'll take them. Other than that, you're like,
Yeah.
not doing that. Nobody's gonna pick up Sean Longstaff or whatever. What the hell? Is
Dan
he?
Byrne.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. But they play great. They're not gonna pay Cher or what is his name, the Swiss guy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're not gonna pick him up, top teams, but they do well.
Yep.
Same
I
for
got a
the
question
rest
for
of the
you.
team. Other than Vardy, Mahrez, and Kante,
Yep.
nobody was gonna, tear that team apart besides those 3 players.
Yep. I got a question for you. I'm kind of picking on Isak here. He said in our Discord chat, if you want to become a member, just join now. A little
Let me
plug
bring it
there.
up.
Yeah. A little plug there. But
Oh,
you can join our Discord
I
chat
cannot bring
and
it
you can
up.
join a
Oh yeah, here it
prediction
is.
league. There. Go look at the
You can
screen.
still win it
And as I
because
talk.
nobody predicted a 5-1 loss, so you're so good.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to
Yeah.
join,
If you want to join,
reach out,
join.
and I will put you in the Discord members group, which
But I'm
is
going to pick, yeah.
apparently fun.
I'm going to pick on Misak because he said something today. And he's not here to defend himself, so it's not really fair. But
He is here.
no, but he's not really on the screen.
Oh, okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Yeah. So I'm going to ask you, are we a good team?
No,
Take
we're
that
not.
for whatever. Take that for whatever you want.
No, we're not a good team.
Are we a bad team?
We are an average team. I don't think we're bad. We're an average, slightly above average. No, just average. Because
Okay.
bad for me is 7th place finishes. That's bad. If you know what I mean. That's bad.
Seventh.
Because I've seen
Like
it.
So Chelsea's bad.
Chelsea are bad. No,
Okay.
we
No,
finished
I
in
just wanted.
7th for 2 consecutive
What?
seasons.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah.
This is average. This is just average.
Okay.
We're not good. We're not a good team.
Okay, so I compare Juventus when I look at the grand outs, like when I compare teams, and I compare them with obviously the English top 6, PSG, Bayern Munich,
Oh, we're not.
Real Madrid. I would put Juventus at the bottom.
Oh yeah, we're not. We are not even close.
That's me. That's me saying we're a bad team. Like I don't like. Of course we're
Okay.
better than Bologna. Of course we're better than all these shit fucking Liga and teams, Serie A, whatever, blah blah blah. But in my outlook, I compare Juventus to the top. Why wouldn't I? We are bad.
We are bad. Oh yeah, yeah. Like that, we're bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. Also, Niraj, because you're new, reach out
Yeah.
to me reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram on the main account, and I'll put you in the Discord chat, in the private members Discord chat.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining, by the way. But yeah.
I want to ask the chat that though, before because I have to leave soon. But
Yeah, me as well. I need to
Sorry.
work in like 7
I'll ask
hours.
the chat. Based on your qualifications, is Juventus a bad team? Don't look at today. Look at all 24 games. Last year, the year before. Are we bad?
Here, 10 says Juve is in the same boat as Dortmund and Atletico, and I agree.
They're better than us.
I don't know. I watch Atletico. I think we're better.
Okay, Atletico beat us 4-0.
When? Oh yeah, preseason. But like overall, like there are giants, but they're not real giants. Like they're giants in name, but like the way they play, and
I think they're
at the
better than
moment-
us.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, they're still bad in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, fair, but they're better than us.
They might, but they're in the
Yeah.
bad ballpark. That's what I'm saying. They're not in the tier above ballpark. Like they're bad. They're big in name or like good
Yes.
name, whatever. But like just bad in the ballpark.
Niraj says, by Juve standards, we are bad. Napoli play Premier League tempo. We struggle to score.
Yeah. I agree. Even Liverpool couldn't keep up with Napoli's tempo.
Yeah.
We good on paper, but they just bought a bunch of good players and threw them together randomly, and no squad building, no vision. We are a bad team. Yeah, I agree with that fully.
I'm not
There's
saying
no
the
vision.
players are bad. I'm just saying we are bad.
You,
Like, yes, it's freaking superstar. Still
you
bad.
move on, Rovella. You bring in Paredes. You play Locatelli. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
I'm really confused. I'm actually confused. I have no idea what that was all about, but hey. On paper, we
Yeah.
have a good team, decent team, but concerning tactics, we're one of the worst in the league. Yeah, it's not as
I'd say
simple.
we were
as
one of
bad
the
or
worst in
not
the
bad, to
top
be honest.
5 leagues.
But it's not good, and we could be doing way better. I that's what I said. Like you shouldn't be losing 5-1. Move on from Allegri. His time is over. I agree. I've said that. Oh, we all said that on the channel like
Yeah.
months ago. Like that eight. I said it. No, I said it last week or like a few days ago. Like the 8 winning streak is not gonna change our mind. He needs to leave at the end of the
Yeah.
summer. I said it.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna change. He could have gone on a 15. If we're not competing, you need to leave.
Yep.
Apart from 2 or 3 players, I don't think we're all that. All the other teams gel together and don't see that yet. Yeah, I think the gel part. I think we have more than 2, 3 good players, but there's no gelling. There is gelling, but like in the wrong way. Like I don't. Yeah.
You know, the team, there could be like 8 players gelling, and then McKennie's like the thing that makes it not gel anymore. Like it separates everything, or like Alexandra just separates all the chemistry.
It's like all the glue, and then McKennie's pouring water on it.
Yeah,
It's that.
that's what it is.
I don't want to pick
Anyway.
McKennie today.
Yeah, that they all deserve it, not just him. But I think we're bad still. But hey, guess what? We got a game Wednesday. Monza, Coppa Italia. Round of 16.
Yoo-hoo.
Can't wait. Are you good to leave?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
Yeah, you look tired, you look pissed, you look like you need a nap. Okay. Thank you all for watching today. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Honestly, it is what it is. 5-1 loss. You better laugh instead of cry, because what's the point of crying?
Oh,
Follow us on social media.
That period is done.
Yeah. Follow us on social media. Bianconerizone on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Follow Alejandro at Alejandro BZ. He probably tweeted up a storm. Follow myself at Gennady151. I did not tweet out a storm. I just wanted to know if they did the huddle. And follow Justin at Justin Sofro. Louisville Cardinals probably played tonight. I don't know. Say hi. Check in.
Yeah.
But for that, see you next time, guys. We'll have more stuff prepping up and gearing up for Coppa Italia. Peace out.